version of you that's all the way done on the other side, the thin, healthy, happy, in shape version, does that person play with the grandkids differently? Does that person play with the kids different? Karen, you put in here, relationships are deeper. But what does that mean? What does that look like? If I was watching a person with a deeper relationship on a camera feed, what would I see on that camera feed? Describe it from the third person, not the first person. You got to start thinking about this stuff. Start hunting for it. Start trying to find it. So consider this very, very effective question. What habits or routines would a naturally thin person have that you could adopt? What habits or routines would a naturally thin person have that you could adopt? So go ahead and think of some now. You can either put it in the chat or you can raise your hand. What habit or routine of thin people could you adopt? More active? Dee Dee, I want to challenge you to be more specific. What does more active mean? I hear you, but get more specific. More specific. Daniel.
All right, so this morning I ordered breakfast. I was at a truck stop. I hadn't eaten in 14 hours. I was hungry. I ordered kind of the standard breakfast I always order. But then I started looking at it, and I was asking questions that we've been asking all along. How hungry am I, or am I hungry? And I found myself eating a portion of it, and I left almost more than half of it on the plate and walked away satisfied and happy. And to me, I didn't feel like I did anything wrong, because the version, like you said, the thin version of me can eat what he wants, but he doesn't have to clean the plate. He doesn't have to destroy the massive omelet and hash browns and everything. He ate what was satisfying and no more, and left. I mean, it was almost 60 to 70% of that food. I just left it, and I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel bad because I was living in congruence with my model that I've been adopting. And the model I've been adopting, when I wake up, I take my steps around the truck stop. When I decide to eat, I try to make choices that are in line with the model. And yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. And I mean, it was powerful, because I used to be the guy who felt bad if I left stuff on the plate, or I felt like I was wasting money. And I've consciously been training myself to make that decision and to release those negative feelings, because they're not real. And that was a powerful thing for me. But it only happened today. I mean, it's been a struggle, but today was the first time I actually felt like I got up. I wasn't overly full. I was just satisfied. I was like, I'm not hungry anymore. And I walked away from it, and I didn't think about that food except to mention it here. That food is in the past. It's gone. And I think in my mind, that's what Thin Daniel, that's the way he lives. He takes what he needs and no more, and moves on.
So here's what I like, Daniel, about what you're describing here, what you're talking about. You're talking in terms of, I'm the kind of person who doesn't have to finish food. That's what you said. So when you do it, I'm becoming the kind of person that doesn't have to finish everything in front of me. That's what this is. That's what I just did. This is a sign that I'm becoming this person. Will I get it every time perfectly? I don't know, maybe, but this time I did. And just because I'd missed it next time doesn't mean I won't get it next time. That's powerful, because what you're talking in terms of identity shift. Anybody here, by just show of hands, of a former smoker in your past? Anybody? Just curious. Okay, so we got a couple. So Cindy, Cindy, is it a recent former? As in, so no longer smoking? Is this a recent thing, or is this like a while ago you stopped?
Oh, I quit 15 years ago.
Oh, perfect. May I ask you one or two questions about that?
Sure.
These are softball questions, I promise. So they're nothing crazy. All right. So, Cindy, do me a favor, just in just the briefest of words, how did you quit smoking? Like, was it cold turkey? Did you taper off? Like, how did you approach it?
Cold turkey.
Do you remember? Cold turkey. Okay. Were you around other smokers though? Like
No.
after that point? Like, did you ever see them?
Yeah, occasionally, but not like the main people around me weren't smokers.
Right. So so it wasn't constantly being peddled to you. So, okay. So if a person had walked up to you though and said, "Hey, you want a cigarette?" What would you say?
I would have had to have said no, because I knew if I had learned from trying to quit previously, if I had one, I would just have a whole pack.
Okay. So you
So-
say no. So if I offered you now, say, "Hey, would you like a cigarette?" What would you say?
No,
Why?
I don't smoke.
I don't smoke.
I don't
Right.
smoke.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't do that. Right? You just decided to say that one day. I don't do this. So, you notice what you didn't say? "Hey, would you like a cigarette?" What brand? welcome to our live stream this week. How are you? How'd your last week of weight loss go? Did you kick ass or did last week kick your ass? Sometimes it seems like life wins. So now looking here in the comments, I'm experimenting with something this week. So if you come to live streams early, soon, I'm going to be just doing samples of guild meetings before, here, I'm just going to switch back to that feed for a second. Let you see what I'm talking about. So, and right here. Would you ever say that?
No. Well, in the past, I might have.
No, right. But when I'm on the other side of no, I don't smoke anymore. Like, you've quit. Why would you not say, well, what brand?
Because I don't smoke. It doesn't matter.
I don't smoke.
I don't
it's an irrelevant question. Anyway, I wanted you to see a little bit of a guild meeting. There's a lot of interaction. It's not just me talking. So if anybody's been thinking about it, the doors are closed. So I'm telling you about it, but you can't actually get in. But what you can do is get your name on the wait list. And when I open the doors next, after I'm done with this new group, if you want to come in, you're welcome to come join the party. It's super fun. I was actually in Atlanta this last weekend with 2 other guild members. We were looking at hotels for our Atlanta in real life adventure that we do in the guild. Dude, those are super fun. But anyway, hey, if you got a weight loss question, feel free to ask it down below. Be happy to take that. And if you like the live stream, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified anytime I go live. However, if you're new here, don't do it yet. Let me earn it. All right. See if you like it. If you're like, this Chris guy ain't so bad. Cool. You subscribe and come back around again. Something else new I'm doing is I'm live streaming the recording of the Chris Terrell podcast on Fridays. So if you are a fan of the Chris Terrell podcast, then you will, if you want to see like the behind the scenes, the uncut, unedited version of it, you can watch it live. Because when I'm done, I take it and I edit it up, and then that's what gets uploaded to the podcast platforms. And Spotify has a video feature, but the YouTube live stream will have the uncut, just sort of behind the scenes recording of the podcast. So you'll get all the mistakes, the ums, the uhs, the whoopsies, lost the thread, got to go find it again, or we're going to scrap that whole episode. So you'll see the show. I thought it'd be fun to do, so I'm doing that on Fridays. There's no set time for that. It happens when it happens because the actual recording of the podcast, it's not always exactly at the same time. So if you want to make sure to not miss that, again, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and when I do go live on Fridays, you'll get a ding, and then you could just throw it on in the background or something if you'd like. What is this right here that we got? I just saw something. What's this from River? I'm getting so close to a goal weight. I hit 189 pounds a couple of days ago. What? My goal is somewhere around 175 pounds. Wow. Great job, River. Oh, wait, hold on. What am I thinking? I forgot. I got all my big reactions like, woo, that's fantastic. I don't know why I did gold. Gold's not the right one. How about a congrats? Congrats on that progress, dude. Fantastic. Anybody else, you got any wins? I'm in a good mood. I feel like celebrating. Throw them in the chat. I'd love to celebrate a win. Let's keep it fun and exciting. You know what? Let's find some fun win music together. Do you want to do that with me? Do you want to go on that journey with me? Let's do this. I have a streaming service that I pay where I can download music, and it's all, copyright free. Otherwise, YouTube is going to come take my channel from me or something. But we need some good. Oh, we're not logged in. Oh, we're logged in. No, here we go. Let's see. We want music and we want fun celebration. Let's see what we get. I'm just going to play a couple and let you hear. But hey, congrats, River. Fantastic down. Let's see. I should be able to do this in a way where I can play the audio for you. So let me. Okay, that's not doing it. I know what to do. Hold on. Change the sound output to this. There you go. That does not sound like celebration music. All right, let's find something for celebration. So we're looking for happy, we're looking for playful, and genres. I'm not going to be too picky. Vocals, we want no vocals, and let's see what we get. Oh, that was too loud. Sorry, everybody. No, wow. Oh, that's kind of fun. Okay, all right. I'm digging this one. This might be good celebration music. All right, we're gonna download it and we're gonna try it. So, let's see. Let's go for this. All right, what's this? We got a win. I thought I saw a win in here. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, you know what? I see a backhanded win, but we go work with it. I'm 45 pounds down and doing pretty good. That's where it's at. Fantastic. 45 pounds down. You know what we call that? We call that a, where is it? A big win. That's what we call that. Dude, don't be over here bashing your win. All right, but let's look at this. Let's look at what you're talking about here, okay? I'm 45 pounds down and doing pretty good, but I couldn't find a way to stop binging every now and then. Yet, any tips? I need help. Happens every 7 to 10 days. Yeah, actually, I got a real good tip that'll help you out. You know what it is? Take that 7 to 10 days and turn it into 8 or 11. And then take the 8 and 11 and turn it into 9 and 12. And then take it from 9 and 12 and turn it into 10 and 14. You see, when I say the phrase, fall down 7 times, get up 8, what I'm referring to is this. You're going to fall down and you're just going to have to get back up again and be okay with it. And so to go from 7 to 10 pounds down and then to just stop and be like, nope, I'm never doing it again. That's unlikely. It's more you just slowly are increasing the time between your binges, we'll say. So that's what I do. I think you're in good shape. You're in good shape. Oh, here we go. We got another one. Here, we're gonna try another song. All right. I'm doing it cold. But it's gonna be a celebration. What's this? We got another. All right, let's see. I've been trying to get as many walks in as I can. And I got 5 out of 6 days last week. 2 miles or more each walk. What? That's progress. I love it. That's the music you get. Everybody's getting cold music today. I don't know what you're getting. You're getting what you get if you throw in a celebration. Let's see. What's this from? What did you get here? Observation of going on a walk on a busy trail yesterday. Most people were thin, moving their bodies on the first day. It was nice outside. Your body's a byproduct of your lifestyle, habits, routines, environment, community, belief systems. And so if you want to adopt new belief systems or lifestyles or habits or routines, you need to know what to do instead. So don't try to lose weight. Try to adopt the habits of thin people. So go look where the thin, healthy, happy, in shape people are doing on a nice, beautiful day. Typically in the winter, what are they doing? The park. You know where I was yesterday? The park. And you know who else was there? Everybody else. Yeah, the damn park was packed yesterday. It has been cold. But yes, you're exactly right. You know what else I noticed, though? The worse the weather gets, the more fit the people are at the park until eventually I'm the only joker out there that's stupid enough to be out there running in the cold. But I see a few other people crazy, like my brother. But yeah, I'd see more, but I live in a small town. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got another celebration. What are you do? Oh, this one's called It's Time. Oh, no, we don't want that. Ooh, Feel Good Summer? All right, we're going to see how this sounds. Just again, you get it cold. All right, what's this we got? From Shelly. Recently hit 50 pounds down, about 45 to go. You've been a big help in my journey. Oh, you're welcome. Very, very happy to have played a role in any way in your journey. So congratulations on that win. Excellent. Oh, this is fun. I'm digging just sort of throwing in the music as we go. We'll see how the copyright system of YouTube likes it. It might give me grief. Really, camera? You're going to stop? Just stop. You're just going to focus on that? My face is up here. Hold on. Let's see. You going to focus on me now? There we go. Decided it didn't want to work. Just start scatting with that music. Yeah. All right. Let's find another one. Ooh, here we go. This one's called Bright Happy Fun. All right, let's see. For the month of January, lost 3.8 pounds. -9 overall inches. Excellent. That's excellent. So happy for you. That's progress. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, Carrie, you felt it yesterday, right? Everybody's out there. It was glorious. I loved the weather. All right. Ooh, we're going to do a follow-up. All right. Is there any way to stop the urge to binge from occurring? Yes, there is. There's not a way to stop it from occurring forever. Like, that's not a thing. All right. Let's see. How best to answer this for you? Because it's a long answer. I actually have an entire course dedicated to this. If you, I left my iPad at a hotel in the middle of Mississippi, so I got to get it shipped to me. It's normally how I show things. So if you go to the guildofchampions.com, say, no, I'm not a guild member, and you click on resources, you'll find my courses in there. Anyway, one of the courses I have is understanding and overcoming emotional eating. So one of the ways to stop the urge to binge is to understand the urge to binge, to understand what's going on. Now, there's a book you could get that I have my copy somewhere. Oh, wait, I think it's in my bag. Hold on a minute. I lied. My wife just showed up. I got a book here, The 8 Keys to End Emotional Eating. Hold on. I'm going to see if my wife wants to come in or if she's just saying hi. Hold on. I'm live streaming. You want to say hi on the live stream? Okay. All right, hold on. Wait. Okay, so I have Mrs. Candace Terrell in she popped by. She just got a haircut. So sorry, hold on. We gotta, sorry, you gotta, that's gotta go away. All right. So do you want to actually say hello? Yeah. Hi. Come on, Mrs. Terrell. This is Mrs. Terrell. Say hi. Oh, here. Hi. You can stand here in the good light. What do you think? You can see yourself right there.
Oh, it looks good. I got a cowlick. Look at that. I gotta retrain my bangs. I used to be in the middle.
I've never seen you with bangs before.
I know. I went shorter too.
Come a little closer.
I went shorter too.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
You guys like my shirt?
Oh, borrow my belief in you. Borrow the belief. That's a thing. I love that. I love the hair. Wow,
yeah.
That's fun. Yeah.
When I do it curly.
I'm excited to see what that's going to look like. I'm excited to see.
Looks like I'm wearing a wig.
You're not, are you?
No.
Okay. Oh, you're missing it. I'm having so much fun with music and everything. Oh. I know how you like all the celebrations, and so there's a bunch of them. So anyway.
Hello. Okay, I gotta go to the gym. I'm gonna go send you on the treadmill.
Okay, love you. Bye. All right. 1 second. I have to go close the door. So let me. Oh, yeah? Okay. There's a camera right there. Well, that was just a lovely visit. All those are running at the same time. Gosh, I forgot to turn those off. It got intense very fast. Hey, so that was a lovely visit in the studio from Mrs. Terrell. So happy to have her here. So, all right, let's... okay, so back to what we were talking about here. So you have the book. This one, read it twice. Sounds like you need to level up more. Sounds like you need more. But again, just reading the book isn't good enough. Like, I've read it like 6 times and I've studied it and I've taught a course on it and I still don't feel like I know everything in the book. So, mine is like all marked up to hell. And I got notes taken on it. I've probably taken 30, 40 pages of notes just on this book of my own study because, hi, my name's Chris Terrell and I've struggled with emotional eating in the past and I'm currently in a good place with it. But a lot of it is because I've worked on myself. So here, let me give you a tip. This book, we're going to go to page 101. You got to read the whole book, but we'll talk about one thing here on page 101. Identifying the sources of control. Trying to figure out the causes of emotional eating without understanding the relationship between autonomy and belonging is searching for the easy answer rather than the useful one. Like the drunk looking under the lamppost late at night for the keys he lost in the alley. When he's asked, why is he looking there? If he lost them in the alley, he says, because this is where the light is. There are countless sources of control in life. In addition to the compromises in autonomy that we make to live with other people, there are also ways we feel controlled because of how we perceive a situation. So, I want to hone in on that last line right there. There are also ways we feel controlled because of how we perceive a situation. So let's understand, why do you want to emotionally eat? The reason why you want to emotionally eat often is because you're going to find that somewhere nearby is either an unmet expectation or a feeling of a loss of control, a feeling of defiance, a feeling of or you could even just simplify it and say you're very stressed. Something has caused you to become stressed. And so a stressor has acted upon you and you now feel stressed and you want to deal with the stress. And you are somebody that you have indicated you use food to cope and manage with your stress, you're going to have to work through that. Now, you can try to mitigate it, but let's be real. If that were going to work, it'd have worked by now. So it's not going to work for you. In your case, you have to actually work on not getting to the red line levels of stress. That's what you need to work on. And this last line right here, there are also ways we feel controlled because of how we perceive a situation. Or in other words, sometimes we are stressed because of how we perceive a situation, because of the story we add on top of it. What does this mean? What's going to happen? Where am I placing the focus in my mind? And it's increasing the stress that I'm experiencing. So, anyway, but also, you may just need to get my course, honestly. You may just need to get the course to stop the urge to binge from occurring, because you can't stop it if you get certain levels of stress. The reality is, if you reach a certain level of stress, you binge. That's what you've already indicated. So the answer is to not get to that level of stress, as challenging as it might be. You're glad you're not the only one that marks up books. I used to be delicate with them. I don't know if it's going to show up in here. Let's see. Is the focus going to show up? Hold on. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it. Like all the dog-eared pages. Yeah, I like fold over the pages now. I put Post-it notes in them. I think of it now as I'm leaving a trail of breadcrumbs. So if anybody ever gets this book behind me, it's like it's got some extra stuff in it. It's got notes from a person that applied the principles in this book to change my life. Whoa. You can do hard things, right? Is it going to focus? There we go. You can do hard things. Anyway. Let's see. Did I track my sleep? Okay. No, wow. Apparently I had a terrible night's sleep. I don't know. I feel great. All right. Let's see. Marlo. I'm listening to the emotional eating book now on Audible. Why does it make me sad? I can't seem to listen to it for very long. Kind of makes me feel more hopeless. Keep listening. Why would it make you feel hopeless? Think about it. Is it because it's making you feel awareness? Is it making it feel like you can't do it? Like, tell me more about this. Well, you said it's making you feel hopeless. Tell me more. Let's talk through it. Let's see what that means. I'm feeling hopeless. I'm feeling hopeless. Oh, you know what? Let's find some fun music to go with this conversation. Hold on. I love music. Music's so fun. So what I can do is I can go, we're going to change the mood. How about we do, how's this one? Oh no. Yes and yes, you said. Ooh, this is sort of moody music. No, we're going to turn that down. All right, so to change something, you need to know that there's something to change. This is often referred to as looking in the mirror. You need to look in the mirror and see yourself, see what you're doing, see what you're not doing. And a lot of us would rather put our head in the sand to what we're doing. And sometimes when you read a book like this, the moment you read it, you go, shit, that's me. Yep, that's me. I apparently need to do something about that. And there's this phrase, ignorance is bliss. When you don't know something, how will you fix it? Why would you fix it? Why would you change it? But once you know something, well, now you're kind of responsible to do something about it. Now I see you just put here, it makes me feel seen and scared of having a disorder. Well, if you have a disorder, wouldn't you want to know so that you can address it? And if you don't, wouldn't you want to know so that you could address it? No matter what, all roads end with you addressing it. All roads end with you doing something to address the disorder itself. Or if it's not a disorder, maybe the more benign versions of it. You know, just because you emotionally eat, that doesn't mean you have a disorder. There is a difference. You know, I don't primarily work with people with eating disorders. I mean, several make their way through the doors and I do work with them, but I'm very clear. Like, I don't make any promises of being able to help with the disorder because you need a very different skill set. But that doesn't mean there aren't problematic forms of emotional eating that aren't a disorder. Like stress eating, just plain old, when I get stressed, I eat. That doesn't mean it's a disorder. It just means you haven't yet found any other suitable coping mechanisms. And the odds are that if you found another coping mechanism, the emotional eating would stop. And for some people, the reason why you're stressed is because you're in a stressful situation, like a job or a relationship. And you might find that if you get out of that job or get out of that relationship or change the job and change the relationship, the urge to emotionally eat will go with it. And you won't feel the urge to do it anymore. And so I hear you, Marlo, but I think these feelings that you're talking about aren't a sign to lean away. They're a sign to lean in. Go look at the shadowy corners of yourself. Go see who you are. Go see what you do. Go find out what makes you tick. Otherwise, you're going to stay the same. And if you're happy with where you're at and you don't want to change, then by all means. But if you do want to change, you've got to create dissatisfaction with your current way of living. Would I have considered myself a binge eater before I started? No, I wouldn't have. And I think that's part of the problem, because when I thought, binge eating and emotional eating, I didn't even know the term emotional eating. I just thought binge eating. And I did hear stress eating. I would make the joke like everybody else, oh, I'm eating my feels. But like, I would not have identified as a binge eater. But later, as I learned more about emotional eating, I seen that I did in fact binge. I didn't binge a ton. What I tended to do is just stress eat. I would just eat a lot of, they were kind of binges. I spread them out over time is what I would do. Like, I might eat a lot in an hour, but what I would do is eat a lot over 6 hours, right? I would just, every 20, 30 minutes, I would just be getting more food. But I wasn't a binge eater, like from the standpoint of binge eating disorder. I did not have binge eating disorder. So just because a person binges, that doesn't mean you have binge eating disorder. Okay. So, just because a person undereats, that doesn't mean you're anorexic. So you got to look at the bigger thing. Like, there's a difference between a compulsion, like I feel compelled to do it in a way that I cannot seem to stop no matter what. And then it's just hard. I can stop. It's just hard. And I don't know how to stop, but I can, but I don't know how. I have worked with binge eaters, and I'm telling you, it is different. It is different because we got to deal with what caused the emotional eating, and disorder often comes from something way beyond my skill set that somebody else has to work on. But again, you got to work on it. And if you're finding that just reading a book isn't working, that is a sign you need better help. You need more intense help. That's not a sign that this was wrong. That doesn't mean go get another book. I'm telling you, if a book were to help you overcome emotional eating, this is the best one. I've been looking for a long time. I have yet to find a better one. This is the one. If this doesn't work, you need more help. You need a coach that specializes in emotional eating. You need to go get a therapist that specializes in emotional eating. You need to get somebody that has expertise in working on emotional eating. And if that doesn't work, then you go to the psychotherapist. Then you go to somebody that can really specialize, because there's something else underlying. There's something else there. If you can't seem to get yourself to stop a behavior. But I'm glad you brought that up, because it is an important distinction to make. It's a very important distinction to make, that like there's disordered and then there's just problematic behaviors that are hard to change. All right, let's see where we at. All right, we're going to keep it short today because I'm busy and I'm behind. And so I have to get the time back somewhere. So I'm getting it back here. But hey, this has been really fun. having you all be here with the podcast today. So hey, if you like this and you want to get more like it, or not the podcast, today's not a podcast, today's a live stream. But if you like to this, you can go get more of it by listening to the podcast. It comes out every Friday. And there's a new fresh podcast that dropped Friday for you. Would love to have you see that. Now, if you need more help, head on over to theguildofchampions.com and we'll all be able to get you the help you need to help you get to the body and life of your dreams. It's going to take some time, though, so don't sign up unless you're ready to go on a journey, to go on a commitment, a quest to obtain the body and life of your dreams. It's going to be hard, it's going to be challenging, but it's going to be worth it. I'm telling you, on the other side, it won't feel like you sacrificed that much. It only feels like it along the way. Have a great day. See you next week.